Okay, review packet 26 and 27. So we want to go through and figure out what the equation will be. So our first step is to decide, is it going to be square root or cube root? So you kind of need to keep that in your head of what the parent function of square root looks like versus the parent function of cube root. So this parent function is of square root. So that's my parent function. Now, my parent function is supposed to be down here. It's supposed to be at 0, right? My parent function is this. Y equals the square root of x. If I put 0, 1, and 2, I would get the square root of 0 is 0, square root of 1, oops, I don't want 2, I want 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So 0, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So this is my parent function. I have moved that 0 point up and over. I have moved it 1, 2, 3 up and 1 to the right. And I haven't stretched it. You can see here it's still going up 1 over 1 for that first point. So it's not a stretch or a compress. It's not reflected, so I don't need a negative in front. So under here, under the radical sign, is how far right or left I've moved. And I have moved right 1. And remember, that's the one where you have to switch the sign. So that's negative 1. And the fact that I'm moving up 3 means plus 3. So again, that right there means I'm moving to the right 1 and up 3, which is what I did. So my transformations are to the right 1 and up 3. Oh, and sorry, I am not doing well at reading directions. That is my equation. My parent function was this right here. So the parent function is y equals the square root of x, and down here where it said equation, that's this piece right here. All right, we'll do better at reading directions on the next one. Number 27. So again, in your head, hopefully you see that this one is a cube root. So my parent function is cube root. So let's kind of quickly graph the cube root and see what that would look like. So we want to put some perfect cubes here. So negative 1, 0, 1. So I've got negative 1, 0, 0, and 1, 1. So it goes like this. And we want to see how we moved. So right here, that's kind of our point of inflection. It looks like I moved it 1, 2, 3, down 3, and over 2. So my transformations are, it went to the left 2 and down 3. It didn't reflect. It's still going in the same direction. In terms of a stretch or compress, it's still going up 1 over 1, so it didn't stretch or compress. So just left 2, down 3. So when I write my equation, we have y equals, no stretch or compress, so nothing goes in the front, cube root of x. Left 2, remember this is our opposite one, means plus 2 under here, down 3, minus 3 outside the radical sign. And you should check this on your calculator. And same thing with the other ones that we did on 24 and 25. Hit your y equals button and put it in and see, is that what it looks like? So I would put in here, math 4 is cube root, x plus 2 minus 3, and hit graph. And see, is that what my picture, my black line looked like? Yeah. Good. That's what it looks like, so we're good. But always check them. You have a calculator, make sure you check them.